Bubbles, you want to be on the show? Bubbles over there. Hey, good morning. Almost afternoon. The 5 a.m. Mester Scrum Show. Hope you're doing well. Got a lot of things done this morning. Did some volunteering work, and Bubbles is shaking the camera. Come on, Bubbles. Love the cat. Can't make a decision on whether to make her day. And then we got Betty here. We need a Betty dog. Oh, there's Betty dog. She's like, I'm sleeping. Leave me alone. Jerry's over here. Bubbles is down there. Come on, Bubbles. You coming? Come on. She can't make up her mind at all. Anyway, 5 a.m. Mester Scrum Show. I know it's at the dog and kitty show. Sometimes it feels like it. I'm waiting for the dogs to bark at everyone. Kind of why I should be up earlier and be at the 5 a.m. in the morning and doing the show more, because there's too much activity going outside and it gets Betty all worked up. She started barking. Anyway, we're going to talk about today. We'll talk about release panic. Something I can tell is an easy way to tell how well your software is integrated in your company, how well your company does. I always love, we do a great job. Then why are you panicking every time, right? And why do you, we're going to talk about the signs of how bad the integration is at your company. It may not be that bad, but there's something going on that you really don't need to be a rocket scientist to figure this out, that there are issues. So I love it when people tell me, oh no, everything's great. Then why are you panicking? So we're going to talk about that today a little bit. And this 5 a.m. Mester Scrum Show, I am Greg Mester, Scrum Master and Agile Coach. We're a little bit later today. Got some stuff, did some volunteering this morning, got the kiddos up and going and everything like that. And this is our 775th episode of the 5 a.m. Mester Scrum Show. And we talk about Scrum and Agile in a practical, tactical way so that we can bring value to our customer without working crazy hours and panicking on a release day or release month or whatever it's called, whatever you're doing. And get home to family and friends, have fun in the office, have fun at home, and enjoy life. Because later on, we're going to go to a card convention because Eddie wants to go. So it'll be fun. We're going to do that, take some time. I know I need to do some other stuff around the house, but you don't get to go to these things very often, and their friends going. So it would be a good time for them to go. Good opportunity to take advantage of. However, I will say that the idea was that we go to the movies. And says, no, we got too much stuff to do at home. So we did prioritize. Yes, it's a priority to go out and do the card show with your friends and do that. It's not a priority to go to the movie theater because priority, I got to work on the house more. I got to finish doing all that drywall work, all that demo that's not, quote, done yet. So anyway, topic. There's Bubbles. Hi, Bubs. She said, ooh, doggy blankets. Nice and soft. So what am I talking about? You doing this stuff long enough, you just sense what's going on. It's like, how do you know that? How do you know this? What's your data? I don't need data. I just watch what the conversations are in the community and the banter and the chatter, and I know what's going on. It's not hard. Release planning. Some companies doesn't bother them a bit. Other companies, oh my God. And then here's the sign. Here's the signs that your integration for your company is not very good. And when they tell me it is very good, I'm like, then why are you doing fire drills? Why are you panicking every time you do a release? And oh my God, we got to work weekends. We got to do all this work. And here's one of the telltale signs is when I hear people like, oh, there's this event or this activity as a company going on, or something. Well, we got the release coming up. So, it's okay for the person not to go and they don't need to go because they got to work on the release or they got to work on weekends and it's all night long thing. I mean, it's one thing if you overpromise, like I overpromised something that I was going to do. I was going to make it work. So I'm going to be working this weekend a little bit on it. And that happens, but it's something I want to do anyhow. Something I'm like, I want to make this work. I want to that I can do this and I understand this and how I might present this to other people. So for me, it's a long-term gain. So I'm going to work it over the weekend. And in addition to the housework and take the kids to the card game and all those over promises, right? So, but like the other day, I heard someone, they didn't go to the meeting or it was a demo because they had to get ready for the release. I see chatter in the chat boxes and I've seen this at multiple companies. So it happens all the time. Oh, well, we have to get ready for release. We got to get everything sewn up, buttoned up, make sure things are working. That is a telltale sign that your integration process is broken. It's not that good. You look at the big companies you really release on a regular basis, and they release smaller bits, by the way. It's because they do smaller things and not this grandiose release. I had a company a little while ago, and they were telling me about stuff. They got this release and this going in. And I looked at how much stuff was getting released in this release. I'm like, oh, crap. This release is 5 times bigger than your normal release this time of year. What have you been doing for the past year? Nothing, right? The data is like, oh, my God, you're going to have so many issues because the software from all these different teams didn't get a chance to collide and see if there's any conflicts and stuff like that. And they did a real crummy job of integration testing, right? It's easy to tell. And this is a perfect thing you could do a retrospective on. Why are we having this problem? And actually physically try to fix it. Some people don't care. I'll be honest with you, that they don't care. I would care. I'm like, well, if you don't care, then I'm not coming here over the weekend and working my ass off to get the integration work because you don't care to go out there and try to fix this thing. You go out there and try to fix it, I'll come in the weekend because I just want to, at some point, we're not in this spot. But this is the Bravely on the Fortune Cookie Friday the other day. I stole my cookie here. What did it say on Friday? It said this. Yeah, I don't have a cookie. It smells like a fortune cookie. Keep your courage up and it'll keep you up. You have to have courage to say, I really don't want to be here all weekend. We got to find a better way of integrating the software. And if the teams don't say it, it ain't going to get done, right? I can say it. I will say it. Trust me, I'm a big pest when it comes to a lot of things, and that's one of them. I will pester them about this. Not now when they're in the heart of it. I will reflect on it and have them do a retrospective on a lot of things I'm working with the company. I said, so this release, and everyone's like canceling stuff. We don't do this. We got to get this done. Why? Right? Why are you having all this angst? Why are you having this fire drill? Why this panic for the release? Right? That's my job as a coach. Most coaches would just let it go. No, not me. Like, got to have courage because in the courage in the long run, they find a couple ways to make this easier for themselves. It'll be so much, as they said, it will keep you up. Keep your courage up and it will keep you up. Having the courage to say something will keep you happy because you get drummed down. We do this every year. It's so bad. So that's all I got to share today. Just keep an eye out. When you start hearing people saying, oh, let's not do this because we got to release, or we can't do this, or they're off doing something, get ready for release. They're not hanging out with the team. Those are telltale signs that your integration process is broke. And it's not very good. I mean, there are some final integration steps. I'm not saying there's none. That, someone has to monitor to make sure the whole thing didn't just blow up. And there may be a certain procedure to load things up and integrate them. And you just don't throw them all at the same time because if you don't turn on one piece before you turn the other piece is looking for it, and all of a sudden an error is out, right? I see that. I tried doing that with WordPress the other day. Which add-on to turn on or which time, if that had an impact. It didn't, but that's one of the questions I had. So with that, I say, have a great day. Happy scrumming. Stay safe, stay healthy, and enjoy some time with family and friends. Don't be spending all weekends doing your release planning or not doing other things or taking on work because all we're doing is concentrating on the release. If you're doing that and you're not able to deliver business value on something you already claimed is done, your definition of done sucks. What a final statement by me on that one. Right, Betty? Oh, and happy note, we'll just say, sweet doggy. All right. Have fun, enjoy, and happy scrumming. See you tomorrow. See you. Bye.